Hey y'all, RW out here on the front porch with another Thrunite flashlight first impression and unboxing. Yep, they've sent me another flashlight to check out. This is a headlamp. It's the TH20. If you use a 14500 cell, you can get 520 lumens of an incredibly small package that you can wear on your forehead, which I think is going to be super handy for me if I'm doing any night shooting. And we're just going to open up the box here and have a good look at it. So it comes in the typical brown Thrunite packaging, which I actually like because it means they're not wasting a bunch of money on a fancy package. They're putting it into their product. I think that's pretty cool. See the product number there. That weird code on the side for you smartphone owners. This is a cool white. This is what you first see when you open it up. It's nicely nested in a piece of cutout foam. Let's come down a little bit so you guys can see better without staring at my ugly mug the entire time. So this light will run on a AA or a 14500, and I think that's pretty cool. Here's an extra rubber holder for it, which I think is pretty cool. It's nice that they provide that. Okay, they've got the parameters in here. This is also a waterproof light like the Archer. It's IPX8, I believe, which is pretty cool. It comes in a bunch of different languages. It has a slightly different way of cycling through the modes than I'm used to, so I had to have a quick look at it. Thrunite offers a 2-year replacement warranty, a 30-day refund from Amazon, and limited lifetime maintenance, which is cool. So the modes with a 14500, your turbo mode is 520. They recommend not running it more than 10 minutes at that rate. AA, which is how I'll be testing it at first because I don't have a 14500 battery. The turbo is 250. Then on high, you've got 230. Which really doesn't seem to be that much of a step down unless, of course, you're using, a 14500 battery. Then it is a significant step down of more than half. Then it's got low, which is 1.6 lumens, which I think is perfect for like if you're in a tent or you're just, trying to cook a meal at night, at your campsite or something. That would be perfect. And then Firefly, which is 0.3 lumens. And what's cool about that is that will last 14 days. So this could be a great survival light. First thing that struck me, oh yes, I also wanted to show you, they give you some O-rings. And one of these little tasty treats. I love these. I always enjoy eating these. And then a little thank you from Thrunite, which is a wonderful thing. Okay, let's put that stuff away. First thing I noticed right off the bat is, compared to any of the other headlamps, I have 3 other headlamps. I have a Pelican and I have a couple other cheaper headlamps, and they're all really large. They're really huge, and a lot of them have like a ratcheting thing, so you kind of you can ratchet it up or ratchet it down. The clever design here is that this is just in a rubber ring, so you can adjust this up, totally down, however you want it. Let's take a look at the quality of the strap, because that's going to make a big difference in how it feels on your head, right? Looks like a pretty nice quality stretchy strap. One thing I noticed when I had a Pelican is that I sweat a lot when I'm working and doing strenuous tasks, and the strap became very stretched out right away. It just wasn't a real high quality strap from Pelican, so I was not impressed by that at all. But this feels a lot better, feels a lot more durable. It's got kind of a flock on the inside, and then it's pretty soft on the outside too. Okay, let's strap this bad boy to my head. You see, I've got a gigantic head, so yeah, I probably could have left it all the way out. It's got a real simple, adjustment with. So I've got an extra large noggin, the size of a cannonball. Fits me. I think this would be real easy to adjust it right where you want it. No problem. Okay. So that's cool. Feels pretty comfortable. It's not straining my head. You can see it has an orange peel reflector. Let's get back down away from my ugly face again. There you go, guys. Got the rubber tail cap. Okay. It's got a nice O-ring seal on this side. As usual, at least from the Thrunite that I saw last time, the anodizing and the fit and finish looks really good. High temperature glass lens, orange peel reflector, CREE LED, gold plated contact. You can see the spacer that they include on the inside there. Works perfect for typical AA battery. Let's put it in there. And I'll show you the cycling mode. This will be the first time I've really used it, so bear with me if I don't get it perfectly right the first time. But they say that if the light is off and you hold it down on long, it'll go to the firefly. So there's your firefly. And then as you hold it down on long, it goes from high to the next one to the next one on down. So I guess you can just hold it. That's very cool. Okay, I didn't understand that at first. That has an SOS mode. So see, there you've gone down to your lowest, and you can just hold it until it gets to the brightness that you want. Alright. You can just hold it to the brightness you want. Now if you double click it, it's supposed to go to turbo. Okay, and so now it's at its brightest. I guess if I hold it, it'll go back down. I think that's pretty clever. This is definitely a different mechanism for switching to the beam intensities than I'm used to, where you just hold it until it goes wherever you want. It just goes up and down, and then you let go. So you can go into your SOS mode by double clicking it, or you can go into turbo by double clicking it, or you just hold it for a long pause and it'll go up and down to whatever you want, and then you just click it again and it goes off. The switch feels really good. Good tactile feedback, excellent knurling, high quality anodizing throughout, high quality aluminum. It's very light. I'll have to weigh it to give you the exact weight. I think with the 14500 cell in here, this would be an outstanding light, because a package this small, 520 lumens, that's really pretty darn cool. So let's go back up and you can get a look at my grim visage again. So here it is on my head. Get it aimed at the camera pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bright. I like it. Very cool light. I'll be doing some beam shots when it gets dark, and I'll be using it to do some tactical operations, shooting the steel and walking through the woods and seeing how it works out there in the wilds of Southwest Virginia. I want to thank Thrunite for sending me this flashlight. I'll do a dunk test on it just to show that it is waterproof. I'm not going to do any drop tests or any real torture tests to it, because this one's a keeper. I like this light. I'm sure I'll be using it a lot to do work and stuff. I'm going to be working on my truck, so I'll be under the hood with it, and I'll do some videos of that showing how it works out as a work light underneath the truck and under the hood, and trying to work on the exhaust system and stuff like that where you could use some light. I'll be using it to shoot, and I'll be using it for walking through the woods, so we'll check it out throughout the week. And if you want to get this, there's a link in the description box below to this light on Amazon direct from Thrunite. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting the Mountain Night Storm channel with your subscriptions, likes, comments, and I especially appreciate Thrunite sending me this flashlight to review, and I'll be doing some practical testing of it soon.